Yi Tang Che. Yi Tang Che. I probably am butchering the heck out of this phrase. It is a Tibetan phrase for being totally fed up. Do you love it? Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to Daily Whispers. Kara Bradley, bringing you what is top of mind for me. And I'm continuing on what I was chatting about yesterday, which was being empty, being exhausted, being fed up, feeling like I was at the end of my rope. And the best thing is, oh my gosh, I am rereading, probably for the fifth time, a book by Pema Chodron, When Things Fall Apart. Let me tell you, this book is powerful, and every time I read it, there is a new transmission, new insight, new teachings. And I laughed out loud this morning when I read like 2-3 pages at a time, because there's just so much juice in there. And it was about this phrase, Yi Tang Che, which means to be totally exhausted and totally fed up. It's this sense of hopelessness. And what she is saying, this brilliant, wise woman, is that it's actually the first step on the path of awakening. I remember reading this many years ago. I mean, it's got to be, I don't know, at least 15 years ago. And I remember being really shaken by this idea that we have got to be hopeless in order to become fully realized. It's like, wait, what do you mean? I'm like full of hope. I love hope. I'm a positive woman. And it's become so much clearer to me what she and others for thousands of years have been saying about this. It's actually when we get to the end of our rope, when we have given up trying to figure out and trying to constantly strive to be better, to make things better, when we're at the end of our skin, right? The end of our energy, when we're exhausted of the trying, of the forcing, of the fixing, of the figuring out, of the overthinking, the planning, the controlling, the trying to make things better and just so, when we actually exhaust ourselves, is when we recognize that who we are in this moment. My gosh, I feel like I'm gonna cry. Who we are right now is everything. Who we are right now, beneath all those obstacles that get in our own way, we have everything. The intelligence, the wisdom, the insight, the love, the care, the spirit to be fully awakened and realized and in our power. Now, I may lose you today, right? You may say, Kara, I'm out. You're talking about hopelessness. You're talking about being exhausted. There's something about letting it all go and realizing that there is no better version of yourself out there, that it's right here, right now, in the most scary place of being fully present. This is the first step on the path, is what Pema's saying. She says that hopelessness means that we no longer have the spirit to hold our trip together. She says trip, I say shit. We no longer have this will to hold our shit together. Right? What if we just let it go? What if we let it go and we just became more familiar with what it feels like to be present in those moments between moments when we're trying to make things work? I am talking to me, my friend. I am not preaching to you. This is a practice and a teaching for all of us. So let the agitation work you. Let the uncovering, let that feeling of being naked and raw work you. Now, over the last few weeks, we've been pointing at so many things that get in our own way. Judging others, blaming others, seeking acknowledgement, worrying what other people think, playing small, hiding, being too busy, moving too fast. Like all these things hide us from the perfection that we already are. The best version of us is right here. So allow yourself to get so exhausted and spent that you just hang out with yourself between those moments of doing. It's so funny. I mean, I actually laughed out loud this morning when I read this. Yi Tang Che. It's like, yep, that's where I'm at. I am just fed up and exhausted with trying to be better. And I am just going to hang out right here in the isness of me in this moment of my life. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. I may have pissed you off to no end because I'll tell you, when I first learned about hopelessness many, many years ago, I was pissed off as well. So if you're pissed off, let me know. Reach out to me. Love to hear from you. And join me on the monthly drop-in calls where we are going to chat about this in real time. I can't wait to get to know you. We've got a bunch of people signed up already for the next one. Check it out in the show notes. Until next time, go out there. Go shine your brilliant, exhausted, fed up, hopeless light. How about that? Take care.